Hi, I'm Mike from 3 Brick Friends. Today I've got a tutorial to show you how to build an electric keyboard. You may well have seen this keyboard in our Palace Gig Venue mock. If you haven't seen that video, there's a link on the screen. I'd really like you to watch that video. I'm really proud of how it's turned out with all the LEDs and the stage setup. That said, let's get on with the tutorial and see how I built the keyboard. Okay, so let's get rid of him, keyboard player. And we lift it off the plate. Here's the keyboard. As you can see, I've put some buttons along the top for the programming. There's the keys, white and black keys. There's a microphone on there, and it's just got a bulky feel to it, like it's a professional keyboard that you would see at a music gig or an expensive keyboard. So, first things first, when I put it on the plate or on the stage in the gig venue, I'm putting it at an angle just to give it an interesting look. I've done that by using the holes on the bottom of the plate, which I can show you by taking that off. So I'm going in these holes as opposed to in the normal positions, and that creates an offset that works quite nicely. So if I start from that position, let's say. Okay, so I've taken all the pieces apart. As you can see, there's not that many. There's a 1x6 tile to go along the front, and these brackets, the short brackets to hold that. The keys are made up by 1x2 white grill pieces. There's some slopes and some printed tiles and these 1x1 black round plates. So as I say, we'll start off with those two, and we're just going to build those up to the right height for the keyboard player, which, because it's a mini doll, mini dolls are just slightly higher than mini figures, so we go up 4, I think. Okay. Then we take this plate, which is the bottom of the keyboard, and as I say, we're going to use the round hole bits, and we're going to put that across that angle. Okay. On the ends, the 1x2 grey plates go on the ends, and you fill that black in the middle with the 1x2 tile pieces, the grill pieces, and that's the black showing through, makes the black keys effectively. Okay, so on top of that we're going to create the front, which is done by putting these brackets across, put one on each end. The one in the middle has nothing to stick onto, which is why we put that plate across the front, and that holds it in nice and tight. Okay, so there's a basic keyboard effectively. Next thing to do, put the controls on, I guess. So these are just the presets and all the controls for changing the sound of the keyboard. Put them on there, they're printed tiles, easy to come by, very common. And on one side we're going to put a 1x1 tile, just to fill the space. On the other side we're going to put a 1x1 plate, because on top of that plate we're going to put the microphone in a second. And that just leaves us with these slopes. So we put one G slope in either side, just finishes it off. Okay. And microphone stand is just a clip. It's a leg piece for a skeleton, and you put the microphone in that clip, and then you put that on that plate, and that is how you can build an electronic keyboard for a figure to play. And that's it. It's very easy, but I think it looks great. I think it works nicely in the size of gig that we were putting on at the gig venue. It's a good sized professional keyboard. So, thank you very much for watching. Please go ahead and click on any of the links on the screen, which will take you to our Palace Gig Venue mock and the other tutorials. We've done a tutorial for drum kit and how to solder and wire in an LED into a Lego creation. They're all on the screen at the moment. Hopefully you'll find them interesting. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.